my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my new recent haul. I know I haven't been posting that regularly on the channel, and that is only because I am actually shifting. I'm currently in a moving process. I'm moving my whole studio. That's why I don't have much going on at the background as well. So I'm shifting to a new studio, so the setup and everything is taking a lot longer than I expected. So yeah, that's why everything is a little bit delayed. So that's why my videos are also very irregular, because I cannot be filming and editing and all of it, but at the same time doing the studio work as well. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining in today. I do have a Nykaa haul with me to share with you guys. I actually got few stuff from the Nykaa Pink Friday sale haul, and yeah, I have them lying around, and I thought of filming a video and show you guys what products I got. You guys know, just my usual normal regular trying out makeup video, and it's going to be exactly like that. Also, I do want to say that if you are someone who's new to my channel, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. I mostly post on a regular basis, and thank you so much for watching. Join in and hit the subscribe button if you like the vibe here, if you like the content. Anyway, let's get into the video now. I have to tell you guys, I have few high-end makeup in this haul. You guys know I don't buy that much of high-end products, but yeah, I just wanted to get few things that are a little bit expensive. I just wanted to test them for myself. So yeah, this haul contains affordable and high-end stuff as well. So let's just move right in. So the first thing that I got here is the Renee. This is from Renee, and this is the face gloss, and this is actually illuminating glass skin formulated with hyaluronic acid, and it is good for giving you that primer glowy glass skin look. So when I first got it, I had no idea how it's going to be. I thought it's going to be like the Mars pink primer that they have. I thought it was going to be something similar to that, but yesterday I got this and I swatched this, and I was shocked to see that this actually is very similar to the MAC Strobe Cream. I mean, the shimmer particles in here are very finely milled, and I actually did like it. I feel like it is one of the closest dupe I can find to MAC. And honestly, I cannot see that much of shimmer particles at all. The only thing I like about MAC Strobe Cream is that yes, it definitely looks very glowy on the face, but the shimmer particles in the MAC Strobe Cream is very fine, and that is why it doesn't feel like you have applied a lot of shimmer or a lot of highlighter, and it doesn't accentuate your texture as well. And that is one of the most unique formulas of the MAC Strobe Cream. Now, when coming to this, I have to say it definitely gave me such a nice, beautiful, subtle glow. It's not too much, and that is why I like it. A lot of the times I have seen that whenever affordable brands come up with illuminating primer, glowy primer, glass-like primer, I have seen that they formulate a product that is too shiny, that kind of accentuate your textured skin, and I do not like that at all. Or sometimes they can be a little bit too oily, which means that your foundation might slip and slide a lot. But with this one, the consistency, the formulation is just 10 on 10. I love it, and I can see myself using this in this winter season because my skin is very dry. Also, this is a little bit on the hydrating side, so that's why definitely something that I am going to use on a day-to-day basis, and I totally love the formula of this one. Very close dupe to the MAC Strobe Cream, very close. So the next thing that I got here is from Smashbox. This is actually my first purchase from Smashbox, and this is the Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydra Foundation. Why I got it is because one of my friends, she is actually a makeup artist, and she had foundations like Dior, she had MAC, she had Huda Beauty, she had a lot of those high-end expensive foundation, and I was actually asking her which is the best foundation that out of all these, I was asking her which is one of the best foundation, which was the one that is very long lasting but it looks like skin, and she suggested me, I'm so sorry. So she suggested me the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Hydra Foundation. She said that it's very good and it lasts very long. It looks like skin. It looks good in pictures. It's an overall very good foundation, not just for wedding or photography. It's just a very good foundation overall, and I can use this on a day-to-day basis, and I can use it for events as well. So I got the mini one. Actually, I just wanted to try this one out. I have a lot of foundation in my collection, and I don't want to get a full size because I know it's going to take me so long to go through that full size, and I'm so happy to actually get the mini one. Obviously, it's very tiny. If you are someone who use foundation on a day-to-day basis, I feel like you're just going to run out of this very soon, but I am happy that I got the mini one. I absolutely love the formulation so much. It's so good. I have been using it for quite some time, and I have to say, during this dry weather, it adjusting to my skin so nicely. Even if I'm not using that much of hydrating foundation, I have noticed that this actually feels so good on my skin. And the best thing about this is the wear time. The wear time of this foundation is just amazing. It is going to sink into your skin, and it is going to look so good even at the end of the day. And I have noticed that whatever blush, whatever bronzer I put on top of this foundation, it also lasts really long, and it actually looks very flawless. So I do have to say, yes, it is a little bit expensive. You can totally get high-end makeup from Nykaa when it's on sale. I feel like that's the best time to get something like this. But if you're looking for a foundation that you can wear on events and stuff, and you know, just that extra special foundation to have in your collection, then you might want to check this one out. You can also get the mini if you don't use foundation on a day-to-day basis. So the next thing that I got here is something that I have wanted for the longest time, but I didn't get it only because it was out of stock from Amazon, from Nykaa. But I finally got it, and this is the Revolution Magic Eye Bright Corrector, and this is for medium to deep skin tone. Now this is a under eye corrector. It's not a concealer, and that's why it has a very peach toned effect. As you can see, it's going to suit again medium to deep skin tone. I don't know for deep skin tone, but medium to dusky, aram se it's going to suit. I love the packaging of this. The only thing is that I do have nail extensions, so it's a little bit hard for me to apply this with my fingers, but you can dip your beauty blender in here and apply this. I used a brush to apply the color corrector. Now, if you are someone, you have a little bit of like, you know, dark circles, and you want to use a color corrector for an everyday basis, then I feel like this is the perfect one. For me, this is not a everyday product. I know that, and that's why, you know, I got it. I know that this is not going to be for an everyday basis for me. I know I'm going to only use it when I feel like I have extra amount of dark circles, or I didn't get much sleep. So I will be using this product then. I have noticed that it does lift your under eyes so nicely, and if I'm using this, I know that I'll not be going in with the extra layer of concealer because I don't need to. If you have extreme amount of dark circles, you can obviously pile on concealer. I have applied this today on one side of my eye, and one side I have just applied concealer. Again, I don't have that much of prominent dark circles, so it doesn't make that much of a huge difference on my under eyes. But if you have dark circles, then I feel like you're going to like it. Another thing I do want to point out about this is that it's not good for oily under eyes. Like if you have oily skin, I don't think so you're going to like it, but if you have dry under eyes, this is going to be such a good color corrector for you. It's not heavy at all, and that is why I love the formula of this. I have used a lot of color correctors, and most of them feel very heavy on the skin. This one doesn't at all, and it actually lifts your under eyes so nicely. So I'm definitely looking forward to use this on special events and stuff, but sometimes I might just use it alone as well. So the next thing that I got here is actually a concealer from Huda Beauty. Now I don't know, there is something about Huda Beauty products that I have to get it during Nykaa sale. Like Huda Beauty has the best sale on Nykaa. They are like 40%, 30%, 50% off. I got this for 40% off, and this one actually retails for, let me just see the price. Yeah, it retails for 2,520 rupees. But obviously the product, as you can see, it's a full-size concealer, and you do get quite a good product in here. And I am in the shade Caramel Corn 5.1N, and I love the packaging of this, first of all, because it's so nice. It's very sturdy. It looks very good. Now coming to the consistency of this concealer, how it feels on the skin, I have to say it is one of the best concealers I have used. I have been using this. Today is not the first time I applied it, by the way. I have been using it for quite some time, and oh my god, I love how this looks on my under eyes. If you are someone you have to cover up your dark circles, but you hate the feeling of cakey concealers, you hate the feeling of, you know, those thick sort of concealers, then I feel like this is the one for you. Again, I'm telling you guys, I'm urging you guys to get all these products while it's on sale, because that's the best time to get it. So if you know, if you can get your hands on this concealer while it's on 40-50% off, definitely get it. Definitely, it's so good. It also lasts really long time. It obviously creases. I mean, I don't have a concealer that doesn't crease, but the creasing is also very minimal, and the long lasting capacity of this concealer is also really good. So for me right now, I'm totally loving this combination of the Smashbox Studio Skin foundation and the Huda Beauty Luminous Matte Concealer. Definitely, I love the name because it gives a very soft matte effect. It's not extremely dewy. You can totally see it on the clip as well. The concealer is not too dewy, but it's not too you know, like too luminous also. So somewhere right in between, good for all skin types. The next thing that I have here is actually the Juicy Pang. This is the blush, and this is actually a Korean brand. One of my subscribers told me to check out these blushes. I actually have seen these blushes so much on the internet, but I never thought, you know, Macroon had it. But yeah, she told me that they were selling it only for 300, I think 300 or 350 rupees, which is extremely inexpensive because they retail for a lot more, and they were having a sale, so I definitely had to get it. I immediately got it, and thank you so much for the recommendation. I actually was looking to buy these blushes because I have seen them so much on the internet, and they look so cute. They look like nail polish, but they are not nail polish. They are liquid blush. Now coming to the consistency of this, they feel more so, yes, like Korean beauty. They have this serum like texture. I would say they're exactly like serum blushes, very minimal amount of pigmentation, and you can pile them up, you can pile them, layer them up, but they don't look heavy on the skin. They do not actually separate your foundation at all. Like today I applied 2 layers of this blush and it did not separate my foundation. But the only thing about these blushes are that they are so sheer that it is going to take you a lot of time to build them up and show on your skin. I have the shade here, okay, I don't know the shade name, but the nude shade has small specks of sparkle in here, which obviously doesn't look bad, but yes, it does have few sparkles in here. And I love the pink shade because it looks so natural. It definitely leaves a very nice glowy effect on the skin. This is a very natural sort of blush, but it has very sheer amount of pigmentation. So if you are into that sheer kind of makeup look, you are going to like it. But I would say it's not really for dusky skin, honestly, because it's not going to show up at all. I feel like Korean beauty, again with Korean beauty, a lot of their products only targets towards a fair to medium skin, hardly medium skin, I would say. So yeah, that's the only disadvantage of this blush. Other than that, I like it. Yes, it's definitely not something that I'm extremely fond of, but it's very natural. It's going to be good for someone who loves to do the whole natural 5-minute makeup look. So the last thing that we have here in the haul is a MAC lipstick. So this is a new launch, and this is the Powder Kiss Velvet Blur Stick lipstick. Now this actually from MAC is again a new launch, and I wanted to get it because I don't know, I like the packaging and I love the design so much, so I just wanted to get it. And I had the shade Nutmeg Ganache. So first of all, I love the formula of this MAC. I have a lot of MAC lipsticks, but I do have to say all the MAC lipsticks feel very similar, and they feel very similar to like a rupees 300 lipstick, I would say. But with this one, I have noticed that it's quite different, the formula. I mean, I actually had a little bit of a cracked lips today, and while I was applying it, I noticed that it doesn't accentuate my cracked lips at all. I have dry lips, and in the winter, even though I want to wear matte lipstick, it's very hard for me. This one, they say it's a velvet blur lipstick. I totally have to agree to that. It is a very velvet like, very much I would say like Korean sort of lipstick, but it has that full amount of pigmentation. It's not like a regular sort of lipstick though. I love the formula of this one so much. I'm happy that I got it because I did really like the formula. And yeah, I do have to say that this one, I don't know if I got it on sale or not, but this one retails for 2,700. I know it's a little bit on the expensive side, but obviously that's how much you pay when you go for MAC products, but it's not a disappointment. At least I'm happy for that. I really wanted to try this one, and I'm happy that this does work. Also love the shade of this because it's like a very beautiful brown, chocolatey brown sort of a shade, which is something that I absolutely love. Anyway, that was it for the entire haul. I do have to say I loved everything that I tried today. Everything. I love the concealer, foundation, face gloss. I love the MAC lipstick. I love the blushes. Aren't a disappointment, but obviously if they had a little bit more pigmentation, I would have loved them much more. But yeah, I feel like these blushes are the only thing that were like okay for me. Other than that, everything was like 10 on 10. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have, any requests on videos. I would love to film them. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.